For my Nigerian fellow people, welcome, good evening from everywhere that you're watching me from. See, I discovered that our husbands, they used to say we want fresh food and all that. And we, because of the work of daily activity list, before we take the children, before we to go to our work, before we come back, and we'll now be like, "Ah, man, I would prefer to just cook this thing and store it inside the freezer and be dishing it out in bits and all that and all that." Apart from the fact that our husband likes fresh food, it's also good for us, we ourselves now. We too, we should enjoy now and enjoy fresh foods. Don't let us just want to cook the fresh food because of our husband. Let's cook the fresh food because of us too. So, in this case, I want to show you a schneller, faster method in cooking. It is not difficult, really. But the thing that you need to prep is your chicken. Once you have your chicken, that you've cooked this, you can see it's full. Maybe for the vocal, for the week, you would have cooked it, seasoned it, you have that in your freezer. Then you now have this thing called the stock from the meat. That is the omieron, the Yoruba people, the stock from the meat. Once you have that, you store that one too inside your freezer. You have your egusi in the house. See all this long thing. This is our egusi here inside the pot. This is my palm oil, and this is my omieron, the stock meat. I had just poured everything inside this pot. You know, in some cases, we first of all make the oil to be hot before we now pour the onions, before we now pour the kilorukwe, the egusi, and all that and all that. Don't let us do that. Do it in this method. Before this one too will even melt, the egusi is cooking. Before this one will cook finish, the palm oil, before that will finish melting, the egusi is also cooking. And we'll just put in, don't put your salt because there is salt inside the stock meat. Don't put your crayfish now so that you have a fresh taste of how the crayfish. My fresh pot today, yeah, I love this pot, and just invest some little money into it. You cover this one, it's finished, as in the food is as good as ready. Subscribe, I'll show you the next one.